Hey, sports fans, you've got to go to the live casino in Greensburg, Pennsylvania, and go to the Sports and Social Steel City Bar, man. FanDuel. Yeah, man, sit there, have a beer, watch the Steelers play on a big screen all the way to Tampa to the Super Bowl, place a bet through FanDuel, enjoy the casino atmosphere. Live casino, the Sports and Social at Steel City. If you don't go, well, where else you gonna go? Here we go, Steelers, here we go. Here we go, Steelers, here we go. I like that, yes, sir. Mike, guess what year this terrible tile's from? February 1st,
2006.
2009.
Oh.
2009.
I thought that was the Detroit one. No, that's the Tampa one.
That's Tampa, and
Did they win that one? They won that one.
He got hit by Julius Peppers once so hard, he thought we were in Cincinnati.
Wait, that wasn't the one to the Packers? That was the Arizona one.
Pat, we don't even talk about one. We don't mention him, who never gets mentioned, who played quarterback for the Steelers. You should have been in that Super Bowl in Arizona instead. I came off the top row. I was drinking tequila. Anyway, we don't mention his name ever, played quarterback. I'm Tank Tangler. He is the NFL quarterback, Mike McMahon, and that is the beautiful city of Pittsburgh, PA. Mike, I am so fired up. First of all, you know who's fired up? They haven't been to the playoffs in 18 years, and the last time they were in the playoffs was over at that Ketchup Stadium over there, and we kicked Tommy Maddox. Thank you very much. They're like thrilled with themselves in Cleveland.
Yeah, it's a big feat for them, and I'm sure they're going to try and come in and make a statement. And Pittsburgh needs to be ready because this is a different Cleveland Browns team.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Look, any given Sunday is the old phrase. Anybody can beat anybody. And don't forget, you younger kids and some of you out of sounds folks don't know the ferocity of the old Steelers-Browns rivalry. I mean, the Turnpike rivalry, Mike, it was crazy. They'd cut your tires, set things on fire, grandmothers. I got locked in a porta-john once.
You can't do it nowadays with the camera phones.
No, right.
Get caught.
Yeah, right. So, but that rivalry is rekindled this weekend as the Cleveland Clowns came here. Mike, we got to win 4 games to go back to Tampa at the Super Bowl. 4 games. Focus. Let's start with the first one against the Cleveland Clowns. What do the Steelers got to do to win this game this Sunday?
They need to run the ball more. They ran it only 11 times against the Colts, and they were able to get away with the win, and basically because the Colts gave up on the run in the second half, and Rivers had 2 turnovers. You need to be able to, the Colts were running the football against Pittsburgh early in the game, and they quit running with Jonathan Taylor, and actually brought Pittsburgh back into the game, and Philip Rivers made some bad decisions, forcing the ball late down the field. But, you look back to this past week, James Conner, only 5 attempts.
Mike, I don't like them running James Conner. He's so prone to injury. You know this. A running back only has so many carries a season,
and he
right?
runs so hard. And I was surprised they actually played him this past week the way they gave some other guys some rest. Now, if you were going to go out and try and beat the Browns and knock them out of the playoffs, that's one thing. But if you kind of were going to, half it here and there, now you got to face them again, and now he could be a little dinged up. He had 5 runs against the Colts, 9 runs against the Browns. He still runs hard. Benny Snell had 6 against the Colts, only 3 against the Browns, and McFarland got a couple carries. I would like to see the Steelers run the ball more. Mason Rudolph had 41 pass attempts, and Josh Dobbs had 5 pass attempts. At 45 pass attempts in a game is not going to cut it. You have to be able to learn to run the football and protect the ball as well. Make sure you don't have any turnovers this game.
All right, when you were at the Eagles, you had Westbrook, you had Terrell Owens. Who did you have at running back for the Eagles?
We had Westbrook, and then, he got banged up, and we had a rookie, Ryan Moats. And we just, that year in Philly, they just came off their Super Bowl. Todd Pinkston ended up blowing out his Achilles in summer camp, and they were just banged up the whole season. We had a lot of rookies, and we had a lot of backup linemen playing for the rest of the season.
Well, that begs its question. Westbrook was a great running back. What was your balance? And this is where I want to get to. When you want to make a Super Bowl run, you have to have balance.
Well,
40, 60, 50, 50 with the run game, with the pass game. What was it?
And that's the thing. The Eagles just came off that Super Bowl, and then they had the T.O. Donovan drama. But in that season, we started off, running the ball fairly well with Westbrook, and a couple other guys splashed in. But as injuries started to happen, we started to throw the ball a little bit more. And the talk, I remember that season was, the Eagles are becoming one-dimensional, and you were able to stop that. And Donovan had the sports hernia, and we did, and teams started to catch on to us, and then it kind of raised the drama again a little bit in the locker room because, they weren't winning. And, when we were winning early in the season, the drama kind of subsided a little bit with Donovan and T.O., but once we started losing, the fingers started pointing, and a lot of it was because we were throwing the ball a little too much. We just became too one-dimensional.